Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Dave Bluezynski Be a Pro here in NHL 26. So last episode, if you did not catch it, we did some more games of the season, and Dave's starting to figure out his offensive game a little bit. However, all of his points so far up to this point in time have came in the third period, so a little bit of clutch skill from Dave, but obviously he's still off to a bit of a slow start with only 3 assists through 8 games and no goals, so I'm obviously hoping that he could pick it up a little bit here in this episode. The team has been getting a little bit better terms of winning games as well. We are 3-3-2 on the season, so it's still a little bit of a weird start to the year, but I'm hoping that obviously that chemistry gets better as the season goes on, and hopefully maybe Dave can get into a top 6 role at some point this season, but I guess it really just depends on how he performs and how this team is performing as well at that point in time. So with that said, let's get your guys' comments, see what you guys have to say about last episode, and then we will get into playing some more games. We'll probably do at least 6 games in this episode, depends on, I guess, on how long they take and if they go to shootouts and all that type of thing. So the first and only comment is from Dylan Burrows, who says, Dave's over here with new threads, ready to light up the league. Season prediction, 29 goals, 36 assists, 65 points, 80 games played. Moves up to second line before the season is done. And that's a pretty tight goal. I think we could easily get to around that amount of points this season. Obviously, it really just depends on if we're going to actually develop some good chemistry, if we end up moving into a top 6 role. But you can see right now, we're still a pretty low overall, still listed as a minor scoring forward at this point in time. But like I was saying, we just started to figure out our offense these last 3 games. We have 3 assists in all 3 of these games. All those points coming in the third period. So it's been a good little run here these last 3 games. And like I said, hopefully that continues into this episode. And hopefully Dave could kind of figure out his goal scoring a little bit more and help his teammates out as well. Because guys like Kampf have been okay. I mean, he's got 4 points in 8 games. Domi's missed a game due to injury. He's been really good. So if we could get these guys going and these guys can get us going, then it should be pretty damn good for our teams. So yeah, hopefully we have a good episode here and pick up some more points. Like Dylan was saying, we did adjust what Dave looks like a little bit. I'll actually show you guys again just in case you didn't see the last episode, but we made a little bit of adjustments to what he looks like. You can see here we kind of changed like the stick tape a little bit. We also gave him a jersey tuck, which is the major thing, so he does look a little bit different when he's out there on the ice, and hopefully this could give him the confidence to become a really good player, because I feel like a jersey tuck, I don't know, I really like jersey tucks on players. I feel like it kind of makes a player look a little bit more threatening, so maybe he'll kind of intimidate players with that little jersey tuck he has now. So anyways, with that said, I think we are ready to sim up to next game. I think we just finished the last chapter, if I'm not mistaken, so we might have to choose out our things before we get into these games. If I remember right, we have to choose what our goals are, I think. Or unless this is a new chapter that already started. I honestly don't even remember, to be honest, but because it's been a little bit since I've recorded an episode of this, just because obviously I was battling a cold for a while. So the episode you guys saw most recently was an episode that was recorded like a week plus ago, so that should be good. That should be good. We'll keep the rest of that just in case Dave gets hurt at all. We do have 3 trade points now, which is interesting. We could look at spending those if we want to already. I just don't know what we want to use them on. Let's go to trade points and see if there's anything we could use them on. We could always work on getting his wrist shot accuracy even higher, but I mean, it is pretty high the way it is. I feel like shot power is something that we should probably look into maybe upping a little bit, because obviously his slap shot power is kind of weak. His wrist shot power is better. Should I up his slap shot power? What else could we update? We could update his physical a little bit. Just give him better strength and durability. He is pretty strong already, but he gets knocked over quite easily. His body checking is kind of low. You know what? Let's upgrade his body checking a little bit. I don't want him to become a super physical player, but I want him to be able to kind of like stand his own ground a little bit. Maybe throw a hit occasionally. We have been throwing a lot more hits this season as well, so we might as well work on that a little bit. We do still have 2 more trade points, but I think I'll keep them for now, and maybe we'll use them in this episode at some point in time. But yeah, here we go. We got our conversation with the media. What is this? Oh, it's before this rivalry game, or what is this?
can start with the first question.
Only a few games
okay.
Still early in the season. How are you feeling about your performance?
And it's kind of surprising to actually get a press conferences early in the season. So, how are we feeling about our performance? I'm feeling great. Got my mojo going and ready to keep making an impact. I'm just taking it one game at a time, learning and improving with each opportunity. I'm dialed in and focused on bringing my best every time I'm out there. I'm going to go honestly with the humbler approach because I feel like for Dave, honestly, like he is still kind of learning a bit. Like I don't feel like Dave's the most confident player yet. Once he's a really proven player, I think that's a good answer. But I think right now we're just going to go with teammate-like ability because I think he has been literally just taking it one game at a time, kind of learning things.
Next few games, what are you going to really focus
on? Okay, so this is our challenge. Instead, it's going through the media instead of going through the coach and stuff like that. So what are we focusing on the next few games? It's either the 3 goals, 3 assists, and 16 shots, or just advance to that thing. 3 assists, I think, is pretty doable. 16 shots is doable. 70 form score is a bit high, but I think we'll go still the humble approach again, and hopefully we could get that up there a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that was actually through a press conference, though, because I'm pretty sure usually that's just when you're actually talking with your coach and all that, but maybe it's a little bit different for Season 2. Not sure. All right, well, that was interesting. Now we should be ready to get to our next game. Yep, against Boston in Boston. So this is going to be a tough one. It is a grudge match as well. They are currently 5-5-0. We are 3-3-2. So both teams kind of off to a little bit of a weird start. Let's hopefully find a way to beat them, and maybe this team could start winning some games, because obviously that's the most important thing, and then obviously it's important for Dave to find that consistency here at the NHL level as well. So we got to get 3 assists over the next 8 games. I think we could do it. So let's see if we could do it. And apparently Boston had 3 wins against us last season. We didn't have a single one. So there's Pasternak and Matthews. Yeah, both those players have to be good for each other's teams. But, I mean, if role players want to step up too, that would be good. So, here we go. Let's get going. And playing here at the TD Garden. I don't know if Dave's ever played at the TD Garden before, because I feel like every time I played Boston, it's been in Toronto. Oh, we almost literally set up McCabe on the first shot of the game. That would have been impressive. Oh, Tanev tried to throw it past to Dave, and instead he passed it to the net because Dave wasn't right away, like really open that much. But that's still some good pressure off the hop. Okay, let's get back here because we kind of got knocked around a little bit. Covered a point. Oh my goodness! Don't let Castelic just walk right in, even though it is Mark Castelic. Here you go, Dave. Dave looking around, shoots it. Nice chance there. He got back to rebound, and my controller's drifting again. Oh my god, I hate the controller drift so much. I literally could not even, like, move at all. Nice poke check. Dave on Jostin, and Niemela finds Dave. Dave using that big rig, still with it. Throws it over to the point to Gavrikov. To Camp. Good chance. There you go. This game's already off to a little bit of a frantic start. Dave almost gets stood up. Good play, Niemela, to help on out. He finds Camp. Camp all alone. That's turned away. And somewhat during the season so far. Wow, that puck did not come out somehow. Oh my goodness. And then 2 guys got walked by Castelic, of all people. Oh no. There you go. Get it out, Dave. Get it out. My friggin' controller drift is literally acting up so bad right now. Come on, Nylander. There you go. Let me just go off it for a second, and let's just dump that in. What? How did that hit off that extension? I didn't even think I aimed it at that spot. That was kind of strange. Somewhat on a respectable quickness. There you go, Dave. Nice poke check. Dave's got it now. Dave looking around. Throws it to Tanev. Tanev will shoot. Turned away by Swayman, I think, still in net. Just because I haven't played it in a week, probably. Oh, Dave helps on out. Dave, why the heck is my friggin' controller drifting so bad right now? I got literally stuck in that spot. There you go, Tanev. Oh, another good chance for Tanev is turned away. But yeah, whenever like I have the puck and if I all of a sudden just stop moving properly, you guys know that it's my controller drifting. That's the first period. Okay, so that was our last shift of the period. I don't mind that. Helps us get that first period done faster. But we did pass the puck pretty well in that first period. Set up the point men for some good chances. Nothing so far, but I think that was a good first period to start this episode, and hopefully that's a sign of what we're going to do in the other games as well. I'll try and drive the net, and Domi's tripped down. Team gets a power play. Obviously, we're not on the power play, but that could still help our team get that lead as Bjorn fought. Heads to the box as he trips down Domi. Yeah, he just clips him in the toe. Domi goes down. I don't even know if we're going to get any power play time. I don't think so, right? Because we typically don't. Looks like there has been a goal, and it's for our team, and it's a power play goal for William Nylander. Let's go. Let me cover the point here. Oh my goodness, nice job, Niemela. Here you go, Dave. Skate, skate, skate. Just Charlie McAvoy. Dave gets around McAvoy. We're going to shoot that. It's not a dangerous shot, but I'm going to take that shot any day of the week. Or if I go one hand on my stick, I'm not doing that. I need to find a way to get this controller drift away, as we're up 2-1 now, so I guess they tied it up, and then Evander Kane gave us back the lead. So let's go back over to our right side here. Go, Morgan, go. Shoot it. Oh, he hit the post. I'm surprised he hit the post there. Dave can't find that loose puck, unfortunately, but a good drive there from Riley nearly made it 3-1. Here you go. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, and then I get blown up by McAvoy. I got to be careful not to get re-injured here. Obviously, last season we had injury troubles. I don't want to have injury troubles this year. It is frustrating. Let me help on out here. There, Domi. I was going to go on a change, but I'll help you out as McAvoy hits Dave again. I feel like regardless if we get his strength way up there, he's going to get knocked over a lot. And that's it for second period. 2-1 for us going into the third. I will take it. Not an eventful game on the score sheet for Dave, but he has generated some chances for his teammates. And he has had some shots of his own. So I think it's been solid, but obviously it would be nice to get back on that assist grind we were on in last episode if he can. Wow, we got benched for the entire first half of that third. Yeah, I don't like this controller drift at all. It feels terrible trying to play with a controller drift. Yikes. I tried to get in that shooting lane, could not, but at least that shot didn't get to the net. Here you go, Dave. Try and get around. Gets around Peak. Dave looking around. Still throws it over. Kampf tries to dive, and that misses the net. But Dave almost setting up for a diving David Kampf again. All right, are we going to get another shift in this third? Looks like there's been multiple goals in a sim engine, and they took the lead. Oh, boy. Our team's been playing so good all game, and now they blew the lead. Now we're out there in the final minute trying to find a way to tie this one up. You need to be faster going into the zone. You're just passing it around like maniacs right now. Oh, Dave's got it. Dave walks in. Oh, he's turned away. I thought I was going to find a way to tie that one up there late. That would have been amazing to see Dave get another third period point and tie this one up here. Just a nice looking shot. Unfortunately, can't find it in. Paying the price, being flattened out there. I mean, I'm not a big guy, so we are going to lose that game, though. That's when I feel like we should have got on the score sheet, and I feel like our team should have won. Like, our team played good, and then obviously that sim engine just gave them 2 goals, and that's the difference. And I feel like we generated some really good chances for our team, but unfortunately, it'll be a game with no points. We played 12-27. We had 3 shots, even 0. He had the puck for a minute 44. Did not register a hit, but I still think that was a strong game, all things considered. But sucks that our team doesn't get even a win there. So our team's still off to a bit of a weird start this season. Hopefully we could kind of bounce back in this next game. We only got a C overall, but C+ on offense and defense and team play. The defense was the best part, it looks like, of that game for us. But still a bit of a slow start to the episode in that sense. But I think the shots that we generated were almost chances we could have scored on. So our next game's against Tampa, so it looks like we're on a little bit of a road trip, which is interesting. Hopefully we can find a way to win against them. They are 6-3-1 so far on the season, so they've been quite good. All right, let's see what happens in the second game of the episode. Might as well get right into it and see if we could find a way to get this team to win multiple games in a row, because right now it seems like the team kind of is very inconsistent. We don't get our offense as much as we probably should either. So it would be nice to find a way to get that offense going and the team winning games. But a team like Tampa is going to be a major threat, so we got to be careful here. All right, let's see if the sim engine can be on our side a little bit here in this game too, because obviously that will help us win games if the sim engine doesn't want to give teams goals to get on us, which it looks like there's already been a goal. It's been for us. Okay, that's a good start for the sim engine. Matthew scored 8 seconds in. Gavrikov finds Dave. Dave will try to get around Crozier. Dave with it. Dave will try and throw a pass, and Kampf was going to dive again. He got stuck in a net for a second. That was kind of hilarious. Kampf likes to keep on diving for those chances. Kampf finds Dave. Dave in the slot, and Vasilevsky to save. Point will not go to the same direction. Oh, nice pick off by Dave with that great reach he has. Dave walking around. Doesn't go to the net. Hedman's right on him. Dave will bounce it back to Riley. Nylander, a shot that's turned away. So, I don't know what Evander Kane's going to do, but he wins the faceoff. Gavrikov finds Dave. Dave trying to use that speed. I don't know why he keeps going one-handed. I think it's still that friggin' drift. Let's go around with it. Let's open up the ice a little bit. There we go. Yamala. Evander Kane with it again. Over there. Dave tries to go to the net. He can't get to it, front of it. The screen Vasi. I mean, 5'6" or 5 or whatever screening Vasi wouldn't be easy though. Let's open up the ice a bit. Gavrikov, Kane. Oh, Vasi, another save. That's good pressure. That's good pressure. Nice job, Dave. Good job covering. So we are going to be up 1-0 going into the second. That's at least a good start for this team, but we started last game decently too, I feel like. But then we ended up losing it, so hopefully we have a better third period when we get to that third period. Your new look has not provided you any goals so far. It's got to at some point, right? It's got to. Here you go, Domi. Go with it. Carry it. I'm going to hold back here. Domi finds Dave. Dave walks in. A backhander turned away. There you go. Here's Niemela. Niemela finds Dave on the left side. Dave will cut around. He loses it, but he gets it back again. Dave trying to make some ozone pressure here. He'll throw it back around to Nylander. Nylander will take it himself. Gets a chance, and that's turned away. I could have probably kept out there longer, but I wanted to peel off since the line change needed to be happening. So, but yeah, I feel like we've been moving the puck pretty well and holding on to it decently. Just got to find a way to get on that score sheet. And, okay, there's a goal aside again, so it's kind of similar to the last game against Boston. We score a goal, they score a goal, so it's now 2-1. They get a deflection that was dangerous. Dave's got it. He's got one hand on his stick. Looking around, throws it over to Camp. Camp will throw it in tight. Doesn't get to the intended person. I think he was trying to find Domi. Yeah, this team is interesting. At least we're outplaying Tampa right now, but the fact that our team hasn't been like blowing teams out of the water is kind of concerning that we're not scoring enough. It's not even just Dave. It's like literally a lot of people on this team right now. Oh, that deflection was scary. Let's make sure we're covering the middle of the ice. There you go. End of the second. At least we still have that lead. Because obviously don't want to be out there for a late goal against. But you definitely could have tied it there late. All right, third period. Let's see if this is a better third period than the game against Boston. See if our team could actually hold on to this lead and if we could get some insurance. Get it. Nice block. That was Morgan, or not Morgan Geeky, friggin' Connor Geeky. There's too many Geekies. Here you go, Dave. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Up. Didn't want to. Oh my goodness. What the hell is this? That is bullshit if he scores. Oh, thank God. Wool bails out Dave right there. I did not want to throw that pass there, and I don't even know how he was there. But goddamn, man, I don't know how he intercepted that pass or knew I was going to throw it there. The game feels like it was cheating there completely. Oh, at least they passed it out of the zone. Yeah, I don't even know how that pass was read. Are they going to show the replay of that breakaway chance? No, they're just going to show David Camp. What happened? Oh, he threw a hit? Or what? Oh, he might have got injured. David Camp might have got injured on that shift. On the shot block. Let's see. Yep, he's leaving the game. Oh boy, that's not good. So we might have another new line mate next game. Potentially, depending on how bad that injury is. But Robertson might move back up to the third line again, I guess, based on that. Because Domi probably plays down the middle. Maybe they'll put Dave back on the left wing because of that. I'm not too sure. But still don't like Camp getting hurt. Oh my goodness, Dave is getting bodied around. There you go, Dave. Oh my goodness, and then he lost it too. Literally, every time I make a good defensive play, it ends up somehow on their stick, though. All right, that's probably our last shift of this game. Will the team be able to hold on? We do have a B- on defense, so we've been playing strong defensively in this game, and the team will hold off Tampa. All right, that's a good response win after that loss to Boston, as we win 2-1. So this team's still inconsistent, but we do beat Tampa. And I think it said that continues their losing streak, so I guess they've lost multiple in a row at this point. But final stats for David. This one, obviously no points, but we only played just under 10 minutes. So Dave's ice time has kind of been bouncing around a little bit to start this episode. 2 shots and 1:14 of puck possession time. So got to get more ice time if we can. But obviously to get more ice time, we need obviously to get better in terms of getting more offense, I feel like, rather than just being a good defensive player. But our performance, yeah, B- on defense is good. Offense and team play is not terrible. It's a C+ at least, so just got to work on those areas a little bit more. But looks like at least we are playing strong in our own zone, and the coach likes that a little bit. And apparently that was actually a good game for our chapter average as well, so that went up a bit despite no points. All right, let's advance to the next game, which is against Columbus on home ice. We should be getting some energy back here, I think, shortly, which will help us out here too. It's not going to be for this game, but probably for the Habs game, it looks like. We do have 3 energy points. We probably could leave it the same for the time being, to be honest. I am going to put my brand up, actually, by 1 point, just because apparently that was in the negative, which I honestly don't know why it was, but we'll do that. And, should I use those other trade points before we get into this next game? I feel like I should. Yeah, let's use it on, I guess, since we don't have enough for shot power. We can't really do anything shot-wise unless we want to do slap shot accuracy. You know what? Let's do slap shot accuracy. I don't think it's a super important one, but we'll use that for 1 point. Try and get Dave stronger in some of these areas. And then let's also work on getting his offensive awareness higher and all that. And his discipline too. Sure. I honestly don't really care too much, honest, where I'm putting it, as long as Dave is improving in his rating. So, anyways, looks like we have a homestand coming up. We got Columbus, Montreal, the Rangers, and we'll try and get the Penguins done as well. Because so far this episode's not felt like it's been that long. So I'm hoping I could get through still a good chunk of games here. But I really want to hope that we get on the score sheet too. So back on home ice, let's see how we do against the Blue Jackets and see if Dave could get his first goal of the season, because we have no goals through 10 games. We do have some assists, but I would like to get obviously more assists if we can. So that way he can move up to the second line at some point. Hopefully Kampf isn't out too long term. I don't mind playing with Nick Robertson though, because he's been really good this season. Our team scores early on the power play, William Nylander, so that's a good start again. And we are going to be still on the right side. Domi is going to be down the middle, and Robertson's taking my left side. Our third line is always going to be out there for some of these type of shifts. Here you go, Dave. Oh my goodness, I hate it going to one hand on my stick, and then how did I lose that even? I didn't even knock it down. Oh, Robertson forces a turnover. Dave will help on out. Dave will kick it all the way back around for McCabe. Dave goes to the front of the net, and are they going to shoot it? Oh, they did shoot it, but no shot gets to the net. Here we go, guys. Let's get out of the zone, and let's generate some offensive shifts. They go up here. There you go. Nice pass up to Dave. Come on, Dave. You gotta get around. You can get around. There you go. Dave walks in. Robertson tucks it in. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't really want to do that exactly. I could have easily backhanded that on net if I wanted. But the patience of Dave is he gets another assist this season. 4 assists on the year. This is just a great hustle play by Dave to get around. Makes a move. Great pass. And Robertson, who's been moved to this line because of Camp's injury, scores that. Well, that was a great pass, actually. Through the legs, that pass of the defender. And that puck just finds a way in, but that's a great pass. That's a great confident play, and that puck, yeah, like I said, just barely finds a way in, but I will definitely take getting a point. Let's get back defensively. Good job, Carlo. Oh, man, he's throwing a lot of hits here, almost taking penalties. Nice save. There you go, Riley. Over to Dave. Dave will try and use that speed again. This time around, Damon Severson. Holds up. Throws it over. Robertson, another chance in the same area. But this time, Talbot read it. Here's Dave trying to use that speed. Dave still with it. Can't get in. I was going to go for another pass. I totally was going to go for another pass, but I could not get around. Let's cover the point, Dave. Let's cover the point. Nice save, Vol. Oh my goodness, that loose puck, and then they're going to score. And I don't even know if that's on me or what. But Dmitry Voronkov makes this a 1-goal game. So I lost Voronkov. Niemela kind of gets caught in no man's land. Yep, that's Niemela's man probably. Because Niemela goes over this way, and nobody is covering Voronkov. Like, Domi's in deep too. But nobody reads Voronkov right in that slot. And that's a blast of a shot. He's probably going to be caught out there for some bad plays like that. Here you go, Dave. Take your time. Take your time. There you go. Let's use a little bit of a burst. Let's look around. There you go. Carlo. Okay, that was not a bad-looking shot. And Talbot nearly threw that right back out to Dave. Bad line defense, it's saying. I hate it when it says bad line defense when I literally did not do anything wrong. I don't think I was at fault for that goal. Could I have stayed with Voronkov? Sure, but then there'd be 4 guys collapsing on 3, which would have left one of another guys open. So I think, yeah, that one's on Niemela, probably, or Domi, because Domi shouldn't be in that deep. He should be covering still probably, like, the middle of the ice a little bit more. I honestly don't even know, man. I feel like that happened a lot last episode, too. Here we go, Dave. Get around, get around. Yep. Let's throw that over. Domi scores! I didn't even pass that. I think I got poke-checked off the stick. But I think we're going to get a second assist of the night as Domi's on the board. But a couple assists in the same game, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we kind of got a little bit hassled for that puck, and I think we lost control, but it still worked as a pass. So that should be a secondary assist, or a second assist for Dave. Domi and Robertson have both been really good, so maybe this is the line that Dave actually needed. No offense to David Camp, but yeah, great shot there. I think we got a second assist on that. Let me double check. Let's double check. Yes, we did. Dave has 2 assists in 6 minutes. There you go, Carlo. Finds Domi. Dave going to the front. That shot doesn't get through. Dave, back to Carlo. Domi. Dave goes to the front again. A good chance there from Robertson with Dave in front, but it doesn't work. Dave's definitely being more of a playmaker this year. But once he starts scoring, I think he'll start scoring consistently a little bit. Wow, there's 2 of my sim engine goals. Michael Pizzetta scores before Dave does this season, and then Marner scored, so this is the type of game this team's been looking for all year. Riley lost it, of course he did. Oh, yikes, that was Kent Johnson, I think. Here you go, Dave. Wow, man, I hate the one hands on my stick. There you go, Dave's walking around. Looking around still, throws it over. Riley, that shot is blocked. I think that hit off my own foot. And it looks like there's been multiple sim engine goals. It's another one for our team. Robertson scores his second of the night to make it 6-1 on the power play. Domi maybe, but Matthews has been good at times. There you go. Good chance. But they're swapping goalies. So Elvis comes in. Talbot goes out. All right. Oh, there you go, Robertson. I was going to help on out, but I feel like that's kind of a bit of a reach, trying to reach over to the other side. Oh, nice pass. Here you go, Dave. Dave out front. There it is. We set up Robertson for the hat trick. 3 assist night for Dave Bluezynski as he sets up Nick Robertson for the hat trick. The first time we've ever set up somebody for a hat trick goal, I think, in our career. And now it was just a perfectly played pass, and it's 7-1. There's a lot of open ice. They changed the goalies too, and it doesn't really work in their favor. But Dave makes a great play. Great pass. And another shot from that bad angle, kind of. And Robertson puts it in, and the hats come flying off. It's kind of crazy how fast his hats all of a sudden come out of nowhere. But there's an A- on offense, so this is definitely our best game in a while. But a wonderful pass. Like a nice little move to the backhand to make that pass, and then Robertson finishes it off. Is this the most points we've ever had in the game? I don't remember if we've had a 3-point game before, but Nate Schmidt makes it a 7-2 game. That's okay. Let's get to that point guy. Harris, nice block by Robertson. He has a hat trick and he blocks a shot there. What a guy. Nice pass. Dave lost it because he got hit kind of fast. But Dave will force Merzlikins to freeze it. There we go. You got a Niemela. Nice pass to Dave. Dave gets around Kent Johnston. Yes, he does. Just barely. Dave with it again. Dave holds up. Dave looking around. Throws it to Morgan Riley, who's off the bench. Dave gets it back again. Dave back to Riley. Riley over to Tavares, who's out there now. As there was a line change happening. Let's go on that change quickly before we get stuck out there. But yeah, that's a good little shift again, too. And that will do it for the second. Yep. All right. Great lead. And we have some really good stats across the board right now. I think it was all green stats. So just have to have a great third period. And this will be one of our best games of our career, I think. It'd be nice to see Dave keep on playing like this as we go forward. A good chance there for Dave Merzlikins to save. Let's get back again. Help out with the defense. Oh my goodness. Why did the defenseman come to my side? I was covering the middle of the ice for him. Or for the centerman on our team. And Caitlin Lindstrom's able to tap this in. Like, this is a little bit of problems I have with this game sometimes is the AI logic. Because I saw that Fantilli was open. I'm trying to get back in cover because I'm not technically the center. Domi's technically the center, but I'm trying to come back. I get back over to this. I'm literally now in the area where I could poke check Fantilli. But for some reason, Carlo reads that he should be coming over to this guy too. leaving basically Lindstrom wide open in this area. And he's able to get that rebound easily in because Carlo decides to go over to where I'm already covering. So, a little bit of bad logic there, but it is what it is. Carlo finds Dave. Dave's got it again. Dave will hold up. Finds Robertson. Robertson finds Domi. Oh, good chance there again. And apparently our defensive ratings are looking pretty bad in this game. We have a C- on defense, but I honestly have not been the main cause of that, I don't think. I honestly don't think. At least we have now a C rating on defense, but I still feel like my defensive rating shouldn't be impacted by how the AI plays sometimes, but oh well. They scored another. Oh no. Is the sim engine trying to make them come back? It was 7-1 at one point. Now it's 7-4. The worst comeback of all, our worst blown game I've ever seen. Oh, that's a good looking shot. Great pass from Domi. It was in the air. Dave knocks that down, throws a great wrister to the net, but Elvis gets it. Once we get out of the zone, oh my goodness, Monahan walks in. Nice save. Oh, you got it. You got it, buddy. Yeah, away, guys. It's covered here. There you go, Morgan. You got it. You got it. Don't think about passing it yet. Oh my goodness, and of course he lost it. Dave, good poke check to force a turnover. Robertson throws a shot. That's turned away. Looks like a pretty convincing win here. No, we're not going to get another shift, but it is a convincing victory. 7-4 over the Blue Jackets. So hopefully that gives us momentum going for the next game, but like I said, knowing this team, we're going to get shut out next game or something like that. But that's a great victory for the team. And hopefully it transitions into the next games as well. Marner gets third star with a goal and assist. Dave gets second star. 3 assists, no hits. Let's go, Dave. A 3 assist game. And then Robertson's obviously going to get first star. He was great. I don't know if he assisted on the Domi goal too, but he finishes with 3 goals. So yeah, no, he didn't. But 2 hits and 3 goals. 8 shots for him in this one. But Dave's final stats, 17-25 of ice time, way better than the last game, only getting 9 minutes. 3 assists plus 1, 3 shots on goal, 201 of puck possession time, and like it said, no hits in this one. But definitely a strong showing there. Now at least we have our assists that we needed for the chapter goal. Now the thing we need to get is obviously basically our 16 shots on goal and that form score high. But we do get an A- on offense, D, or not D, what am I saying? C on defense, B- on team play for B- overall. And our form score in that game was a perfect 100, which has jumped our chapter average up to a 60. And we still need to get it up to a 70. So right now we're on pace to potentially hit everything. We have 5 games left to this chapter. And if we could get 8 more shots on goal, 10 more average of a form score, like up to a 70, we could honestly get it. We could honestly get it. That'd be impressive if we do get it, but obviously still going to take some work. We do have a conversation with our agent.
The season is a long one.
What is this? Oh, okay.
Like what I'm about to say next.
Dave has another brand thing, which obviously you guys can make some memes about this if you want.
Take your vitamins.
So,
We'll take this straight to the bank.
it's funny. So yeah, Dave has a vitamin brand approach him. So the endorsement for the vitamins is play 1 game and get 2 assists in that game. Oh man. I feel like it's tough for us to do these type of ones, but we should honestly just try it and see if we can get this endorsement. I don't know if we will, because getting a couple assists in a game guaranteed, it depends on if the coach wants to play us a lot or not, really. But if we would have had this before the last game, obviously we would have gotten it, but we'll try it out. And we'll see if Dave can get 2 assists in this upcoming game. Might as well. Even if we don't get it, so be it. Our brand isn't that important anyways, but it'd be kind of funny to see if Dave could have this like thing with the vitamins of all things. He doesn't even look like a guy that would take his vitamins, but I guess he does. All right, let's get our health up there a little bit here. Again, just get it full. Might as well. And we'll spend a couple trade points, or a couple energies on trade points as well, just to get that up there. Perfect. All right, we are playing Montreal next here, and this is the short time challenge of only the 1 game, so that's why it's only showing it as like a chapter here only, but let's play Montreal here. They are 5-7-1 on the season. It is another home game. Let's see if Dave can get those 2 apples and get this challenge completed. I feel like it's going to be a tough one to do because it's point related, but we have been getting a lot better at passing this season. We got 6 assists through 11 games. Obviously, most of those assists came last game, but let's hopefully find a way to do it here. Is there a different jersey I want to use in this game? I used, obviously, the black jersey last episode. But is there a different jersey that we have not used? The reverse retro is kind of interesting. Let's use the 2023 reverse retro one as well for something different. We haven't seen Dave in it yet, so we'll try that out. If you guys want to see Dave ever wear with some of the very old jerseys, we can honestly do that as well. But obviously, kind of want to keep it maybe more to the newer ones. But the last meeting we did win 5-3 against the Habs. 7 hits for Domi and 3 takeaways in that last game. Suzuki had 4 hits and 3 blocks. All right. So let's see if Kampf is back. I'm not too sure if he is. I probably should have taken a look at that before this game again. But hopefully he isn't, because I feel like Nick Robertson really did well on that line. And he doesn't deserve to be on the 4th line. And we need assists too. And it looks like Kampf is back. So unfortunately, we might not be able to get those 2 assists unless Kampf has a huge game here to get him to have a bit of a rivalry with Dave or something. Oh, nice bang pass up there. Here comes Dave trying to get around. Dave's losing energy relatively quick. He lost control of the puck on somebody's skate. Oh, Domi finds Dave now, though. Dave looking around. Dave throws it over to Gavrikov, over to Niemela. That's turned away. And I'm going on a change here now. Or Wonderwall, or whatever people call him. There you go. There you go. Dave up to Kampf. Kampf busts in. A shot's turned away. Dave gets back to that rebound. Probably didn't need to throw a shot there, but I saw a wide open net for a little bit, but that puck came off a little bit slow. That we got the assists. Oh, Dave is battle around. Why is that not a penalty? I was completely interfered with there. Nice job, Domi. Good forecheck in. Oh, that's not offsides yet. It looked like it was. Here's Dave. Looks for a shot. Turned away. I could have looked for a pass, but nobody was open. Lost control. Can't get it back. I feel like we're making some good plays here. And, yep, it's going to be scoreless after 1. Looks like we're going to be on the penalty kill to start the 2nd, which is not ideal, but at least no goals so far in that 1st. And then he's kind of stuck a bit. Let's get back over to our side. Dave, there you go. Kampf. Over to Dave. Dave will take it. Gets around Newhook. Dave with it. Using that speed. Dave curls back. What a stop. Throws it to Kampf. Oh, that's a great chance. Over to Carlo. Dave's got it. Dave cuts back again. Dave looking around. Throws it over to Riley. He doesn't get a shot. Dave is staying out there just because that puck could come back into our zone. We're going on a change now. Quick. And are we getting another shift in a second? Probably at least one. Yes, we do get another one, and our team has to take the lead, which is good. I don't know who scored it, but it's good to see at least our team is winning. All right, Kampf, win this draw. Get out of the zone quick if possible. There you go. Riley, you got it, Morgan. There you go, up to Dave. Dave gets by. Dave looking around. Dave throws it to Riley. Oh, my goodness. Why did he take so long? I could have probably shot and got a goal maybe, but I need those assists, so that's why I went for that pass. But Morgan took a little bit too long to take that shot. So that's good to see. And our team takes a 2-0 lead. Niemela might have just scored his first NHL goal because I don't think he's scored yet this season. So I wanted to assist on his first NHL goal, but he gets one of his own anyways. Good on him. Kampf has it. Finds Dave. Dave looks around. Finds it back to Kampf. I don't even know if he got that shot, but Dave intercepts that pass from the Habs. Dave. Carlo doesn't get the shot. Dave can't get that puck back. I don't know how Carlo's not stronger because he's a big guy, but he gets knocked over all the time, it seems like. Kampf finds Dave. Dave skates through a helmet. Here you go. Let's look around. Throw that back in deep. Domi. Dave goes to the front of the net. That shot is off of somebody. I don't think it was off Dave, but that helmet's becoming a little bit of a problem being in the middle of the ice. Let's cover here. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Woll makes a huge save. I was making sure that pass didn't get across to that other guy, but Demidov was still open because everybody's like vacating their man. But that's an absolute big save by Woll. Because we were covering that other dude, and then Demidov's still able to get a shot away because McCabe's not on him. But Woll has saved the day big time there. All right, that might be it for the 2nd period. The answer is yes. Still up 2-0. Looks like our team actually might be able to find a way to win back-to-back here. Actually, 3 straight games, I guess, because we beat Tampa, too. But that save was a big one to keep this 2-goal lead intact. Because I don't want this recording to be too long. Here you go. Dave's got a breakaway. Dave in. Montembeau to save. Kampf takes it back and scores. No assist for Dave, but it's a +1. I will definitely take that. Dave goes to the net hard on that break-in chance. Can't score, but then Montembeault just makes a huge blunder. Throws this puck right out, and then Kampf intercepts and scores. As he tried to throw it to Newhook, that's a brutal goal to give up. I've seen goals like that happen in floor hockey where a goalie just turns it over like that, but I've never seen it in a game like this. Damn. All right. Yikes. Hudson broke in. Got a good chance. He's covered a point. I don't know how that pass almost got through for the Habs. Yikes. Oh, my goodness. And Arbor Jackeye just slaps us in. And, of course, we're out there for a goal against because we were out there for a goal for. I was covering my man the entire time. And I don't even know who was supposed to cover Arbor here. Looks like Domi just gets caught. And then Gavrikov tries to step up. A lot of bodies in front, too. Matthews came on the ice in a screen wall. And that's a 104.3 mile per hour shot. There you go. Get it away. Nice knockdown by Dave on the Hudson pass. Great defensive recovery there. That shot doesn't get through. Domi. Oh, yikes. That shot gets through, but that's a big save again. Tanev finds Dave. Dave gets out of the zone, but he's poke checked because of the drift a bit. Kampf, good forecheck. Dave's all alone. Dave walks in, and he scores. Let's go. I was kind of drifting because of my controller, but I think the game wanted us to score there. But Dave finally gets on the board, his first goal of the season. It took like 12, 13 games, but good forecheck by Kampf. And then Dave gets all alone. The controller drift works a little bit there, but Dave freezes Montembeault. And then makes a great move to the backhand and puts this upstairs. As Lane Hudson gets caught defensively again, what do you expect? Typical Lane Hudson. Doesn't know how to defend. And Kampf made a great play. Breakaway for Dave. And that's going to be a big insurance marker at this point in the game. And we stay out there. The coach didn't want to take us off. I was going to go for a line change soon, I think, but didn't end up. Domi, Kampf. Oh, Kampf almost poked it in. Dave tries to help on out. Our line's buzzing a little bit here now. Oh, Dave has his own highlight thing, just because he's had some great shots on goal, and then he finally got rewarded with the goal. Yeah, we had a good-looking shot there. Was surprised that one got actually to the net. And then there's that chance. That was turned away. And then great forecheck here by Kampf. Glad he's back in the lineup again. And then Dave gets all alone on like a 2-on-0, and he buries it. Beautiful. All right, so we got 7 points on the season, which is almost leading the team. So even though, like I said, we've been off to a slow start kind of this season, we are still one of the better players offensively on this team right now. All right, looking like some pretty good stats, except for like defense isn't the craziest, but that's because we were out there for that one goal. And is that it for this game? No, it is not yet. Matthews makes it 5-1, so our team is definitely finding its offense in these last two. All right, let's cover here. There you go. Morgan over to Dave. Dave will take it. Dave gets around still despite the controller drift. He gets cross-checked down by Ty Delandry, I think that was. No, maybe Gustav Olsson. Who was that? Victor Olofsson. That's who that was. But Dave gets taken down by Victor Olofsson because he was holding on to that puck too long. And a nice power play drawn by Dave. We're going to outshot still 40-25, but we're up by 4 goals. Dave to Niemela. Niemela out front. Gavrikov can't get a shot. Good forecheck again by Kampf. Dave will help on out. Can't get that puck, though. Domi, good forecheck. Kampf. Dave. Over to Niemela. Niemela shoots it. Montembeault to save. I am right here, but I don't need to score. If you want to throw it to me, I'm okay with it. Oh, almost scores there. And there we go. So we beat Montreal. A convincing victory. The team is finding its game. It just took a little bit this season, but I think we're finally starting to trend in the right direction. Still a long season, though. So hopefully we can maintain that going forward. But our form score is jumping up a lot because of this game, too, I think, which is good to see. But Dave finishes with 1 goal in 15 minutes, plus 5 shots on goal, a minute 44, and a hit. Nice. No assists in this one, which is kind of surprising, but to get our first goal, hopefully that means Dave will start scoring goals more consistently. But we don't achieve that endorsement, but that's okay. That's probably going to hurt our brand a bit, my guess, but we finished with a B on offense, C+ defense, and B- team play for B- overall. And yep, we have that conversation with the agent about the assists, I think.
Hey, I just wanted
Yep.
to let you know
Brand
that
likability goes down the tubes a bit
it
because
actually
of not
sounds
doing
like
that.
you didn't get it.
But
No
I don't really
peeing
care,
in
to
the
be
bowl.
honest. Dave doesn't care about vitamins. Come on.
It's certainly not the worst thing in the world having
All right,
solid
so we have a
starters.
66 out of 70 now in chapter average, which means we are very close to that chapter average with 4 games left in it. And we're very close on the shots as well. I think we're very close to being a second liner if we keep playing like this. So, I think we're going to do one more game here in this episode against the Rangers, just because I feel like the Penguins game might add too much time to this episode, but maybe we'll do a Pittsburgh game as well. Depends on how this long this game is, but let's get into it right away, so that way we could maybe have a chance to do the Pittsburgh game as well. But we are back on home ice again, so it's good. In that sense, we'll just use the normal jerseys. And we'll see if we can continue picking up points and if our team can continue scoring goals like it's been doing the last few games. All right, both teams have pretty similar records so far. We are 6-4-2. They are 5-4-2. So this should be a pretty even matchup based on that, but who knows if it actually will be. All right, Sim Engine, do your work for us. Already does look like there's a goal, but it's for them, unfortunately. So they get a power play goal from Panarin, which I feel like we don't trail that often in the beginning of the game. So that actually might be a hit already for Dave right there on that first little play of the game. Domi finds Kampf. Kampf throws a shot, doesn't get through. Dave will help on out, steals it. He got possession, finds Domi. Domi to Niemela. Niemela's shot's turned away as Dave tried to get back in front of that. But Shesterkin's going to easily see that. I'm getting back over to my side. Come on, Domi, you got this. He kicks it back into the zone. Dave hits K'Andre Miller, gets it back again, throws a backhander from a bad angle, almost got a rebound. That was not even a dangerous looking shot, but it kind of fooled Shesterkin a bit. He was not expecting it, I don't think. All right, is that it for the first already? No, it's not, but they take a 2-0 lead. Ugh. Of course, our winning streak might have to come to an end here when the Sim Engine's giving them goals early. Gavrikov, Domi a good chance. Loose puck's in front, but nobody finds it. Get that away. Nice play by Dave, taking it away from Fox. Scoots by Panarin. Holds up. Throws it back in deep. Domi gets it as Dave is knocked down. Niemela, a shot. That almost found a way in. And is that it for the first period? The answer is yes, it is. They're up 3-0. They score another goal, Lafreniere. Well, the Sim Engine is not our friend in this one so far. So we got to make sure we're scoring when we're out there. But bad start for the team in this one. But maybe the second period will be better. Maybe we could start to get back into it. Because if we could score even just 1 or 2 goals, that would definitely go a long way in terms of maybe giving this team some mojo. But the Sim Engine's going to give them another goal in the first shift of the second. So we're already down 4-0. Because so far they have 4 goals on 11 shots. Oh, they actually are making a goalie change. So Woll got taken out early. And Hildeby comes in. There you go. Let's see if we could get something going for Deniston. Camp finds Dave. Dave's with it. Gets in wide. Still with it. Walks to the net. Can't get that shot through. Damn, man. Who got knocked over? What the hell was even happening on that play? Dave tries to make this move. Has the net. I think I could score here if there isn't Adam Fox right there. But this loose puck is there. Domi just is bodying people all over the place. He knocks down Fox. And then literally he knocks down Panarin too. Into this net afterwards. That's not where I was expecting that pass to go. Oh, nice chance there. Shesterkin makes a save. Good forecheck by our line. Oh, Dave tried to pull that to the backhand and get a backhander on net, but Shesterkin kind of read that poke play. Domi over to Dave. Dave will skate in. Dave's got it. Dave looking around. Throws it over, and that's turned away as he found Kampf with that diving chance. And he was turned away, and I think Domi might have rebounded that chance too. There you go. Dave's got it. Dave trying to skate it around, and of course he's going one hand on his stick again. Throws it to Kampf. Over to Riley. That shot's turned away with Dave going to try and find a rebound. Okay, well, this game so far, nobody's scoring on our team, and Sim Engine's just working in our favor. We got benched for the rest of that second period, and we're going to be down 4-0 going into the third. This is the type of game I think that the game wants us to have, though, because I feel like it wants to knock our form score down. As we've had some good games as of late, it wants us to be further away from that 70. Here you go, Kampf. Over to Dave. Dave with it. Dave tries to get around. He does get around. Throws it to Kampf. That shot's turned away. Kampf finds that rebound. It's loose in front. Shesterkin somehow finds it. Tana finds Dave. Dave will hold up. Still hold up. Dave looking around. He'll scoot to the corner. Throws it to the point. McCabe. Dave goes to the front. Can't get a deflection on it, though. Isn't Adam Edstrom like a really tall dude? Because I feel like Dave next to him would look hilarious, but not going to get a screenshot of that. Oh, yikes. Could not block a shot there. Break it out faster, boys. There you go. Domi, Dave. Dave gets in. Dave looks around, finds Domi, and that shot is turned away. I don't know if I should be shooting on those plays or what, but I feel like my teammates are wide open on those back doors, and they just don't finish them in this game. So I think that game is totally just doing this just to hit our form score a little bit lower. There you go. Now it's with Dave. Dave getting hit by Jonathan Drouin. He's got a nice play over there. Back to the point. Riley. Domi. Okay, that almost worked. Almost another way to get an assist. We have a good defensive rating in this game, too. I think the coaches liked how we played in this sense. All right, kind of a mixed bag of a game. Our team doesn't play good. We get shut out 4-0. But we brought some good defensive play and good team play. So, obviously would have been nice to be on the score sheet in that one, but I still think it was an okay game. And I think we will try and get one more game done in this episode. But 2 shots in 15 minutes, 1 hit, 1 minute 32 seconds of puck possession time. All right, well, kind of a bad game, but all those goals were on the sim engine, so at least we weren't out there for anything against. All right. So yeah, not a bad game. I don't think that's going to be good, though, for our form score, right? Yeah, that lowers our form score by only a few points, down to a 62. So that 70 chapter target is still within striking distance, but obviously we only have a few games left in this chapter. This is going to be the last game of the episode, but next episode we're going to have to come out strong against the Islanders and the Preds for sure. But we do have some energy back again, so let's use that quickly. Get Dave's health up there again. And we might as well use more towards trade points like we've been doing. There we go. We got another trade point. I feel like it's a good idea to always keep on putting it towards trade points. Dave's up to a 79 when he's like fully healthy pretty much. So he is growing. He is growing. All right. Final game of the episode against Pittsburgh. We might as well get into this one. They're 8-5-1, so they've been really good, which is not ideal. I mean, 8-5-1 is not crazy good, but it's still better than us. So looks like they have Kyle Connor now, which is kind of weird. I don't know how Kyle Connor ended up in Pittsburgh, probably free agency, but that's a bit weird. Let's see if we can find a way to beat them. It is a road game to end this episode, but if we could find a way to have a strong game here, it'll make it easier for us to hit that chapter target. All right, here we go. Come on, Sim Engine, work on our side this time. Don't do what you did last game. And looks like there's already been a goal on the Sim Engine, and it's one for us. Okay, good start for the Sim Engine. Nice. Scores a little bit in. Oh, Dave got it. He found it from Rutger McGrody's stick. Dave looking around. Finds Niemela. Niemela gets poke checked. Of course he does. Wolves back in net again. There you go. Dave's got a breakaway, maybe. Yes, he gets around Letang. Backhander turned away. Come on, Kampf. Over to Dave. Dave's got it. Head full of speed. Walks in. Turned away. That's a lot of speed. Nice. There you go, Kampf. Kampf's got a chance. Kampf all alone now, too. He's turned away. Loose puck's in front. Dave's trying to poke check it, but he can't poke check it in. Domi dumps it. Dave will forecheck. Dave takes it away from Letang. Dave looking around. Finds it OEL. Niemela. Kampf. Dave. Dave still with it. He gets cross-checked down. He got still the possession of the puck, though. Throws it to OEL. Over to Kampf. That shot's turned away. That's a great shift from Dave. He forces a veteran like Chris Letang to take a cross-checking penalty. Then somehow still held on to the puck and got a good offensive chance for the team. But Letang's seen enough of Dave. Letang's not fast enough anymore. He's probably like too old at this point. All right, here we go. Let's play some good defense. Nobody right there. Oh my goodness, I hit the post. I know I should have covered that guy, but I don't know why there was no defender in front too. There you go, Niemela. You got it. Over to Dave. Dave's got it. Trying to use that speed. Cuts back. Throws it to Domi. Domi in. Turned away by Gustafson. And hopefully I can do that again in a second too, but good first period. Just got to find a way to get more insurance because the Penguins, I feel like they could all of a sudden get hot at the right moment too. So, okay. Neutral zone. Outshoot them 20-6. Come on, boys. We got to get more than one goal. We got to get more than one goal. Dave's got it. Looking around. There we go. Nice patience. Domi. Oh, that's a good chance. Dave will help on out. Dave looking around. Throws it over to OEL. Over to Domi. Domi can't get that shot through. Dave goes back to the front. OEL shot's blocked. Oh, no. I thought that was going to be an EAS goal where that player puts it in his own net. Yamala finds Dave. Dave with a head full of speed again. Makes a move. Turned away. Can't get a good shot off that rebound. You got it. Oh, my goodness. Why did you throw it over there, though? I know that they were making a line change, but Jesus. Oh! Crosby with the double D on. Dave is not hurt, is he? No, he's not. Okay. Gavrikov's going to fight. Who is this that he's fighting? Oh, Dante Fabro, it says on the boards. Dave didn't get hurt, but that was a double D-on hit by Sidney Crosby. And I don't know if somebody got hurt on this play, and that's why there's a fight. But Dave got up, so I'm hopefully he's not injured. Hopefully it was whoever else got hit in that play, but it's funny that Crosby was the guy that was going to fight, and then, of course, Fabro steps in for his teammate. But yeah, I got to take a replay at that. That's a pretty insane of a play for the end of this episode, pretty much. But let's see what happened. Did anybody get hurt off this hit, or what happened? Because 2 people went down. Crosby basically reverse hits both of us, or what? We both go in for the hit. And then Crosby reverse hits both of us. Oh, man. I got to get a screenshot of this. I don't think it's going to be the thumbnail, but it's still a funny-ass play. And people are going to be like, what the hell is this screenshot? Like, goddamn, why does the controller drift keep on trying to drift up? Come on, I need to get a screenshot of this. There you go. But yeah, that was just a crazy reverse hit where he ends up knocking us both over. And I think maybe they just didn't like Crosby's hit. Maybe Tanev got hurt on that play. I'm not sure. But Dave gets up a little bit slow. Gavrikov comes over to talk to Sid. Sid's like, I'm not dropping the gloves. And that's why Fabro ended up dropping instead. But there you go. Camp finds Dave. Dave with it. He will get around Carlson. Dave walks over. Probably could have shot it, but did not shoot it. There you go. Good work by Dave. Domi. Dave goes to the front. Gustafson makes the save with Dave right in front of him. Oh, okay, here we go. Dave. Let's look around. Let's throw a shot towards the net. Blocked. Domi. Dave goes to the front. That shot doesn't get to the net. There we go, Dave. Hold on to it. Over to OEL. Good passing by the team. There we go. Great passing by the team. I can't get by. Just got to find a way to get it more goals because our team's still only up by 1 after 2. Get back on defense. Crosby's making some moves. Good save, Wool. Dave will take it. Dave will look around. Crosby tries to hit Dave again. Crosby does not like the Bluezynski, apparently. Camp over. Oh, that was a great diving chance, and that hit the crossbar from Domi. I don't even know how that went upstairs almost, but damn. Gavrikov. Dave. Dave holds up. Lost it. Gavrikov got it back again. That's turned away. Tanev to Dave. Dave looks around. Finds Camp. Camp. Back to Bluezynski. Bluezynski lost it. Got it back again. Throws it to Gavrikov. His shot through a screen as Domi jumped, but it's turned away. Oh, I did not want to hit that guy. That was totally the controller drift that made me run into a dude. At least it didn't give me an interference penalty. Pittsburgh's trying to find a way to tie this. We don't want them to. Get it out. Oh my goodness. You just could tell they were going to score. It's an own goal. And I don't know who scored that own goal, but Kevin Hayes technically gets credited with this one. Let's see what happens here. A slap shot first, or a shot to the net. That's turned away, and Max Domi puts it in his own net. Come on, Max. You've had a great season, and then you put in an own goal. God damn it, man. That's an unfortunate one to be out there for. But you could definitely tell, though, all game that they were eventually going to tie it up. Apparently, it was 11-11, and when they scored to tie it at 1-1, as we look to find a way to get that lead here and not be out there for a game-winning goal. But right now, our defense is not playing good, and that one is on the line. And somehow it didn't go in. I literally felt like we were going to be out there for a goal against just jumping on the ice is late. But this, I don't even know why our defender steps up here. But it leaves a 2-on-1. Dave has to get back. Russ gets a shot, and this thing literally goes right there on the line, and it stops right there. Does this fully cross the line? No. and then it warps back into him. But that does not fully cross the line. It's still on the red a little bit. So this is no goal. If we can find a way to get a game-winning goal late, that'd be historic for Dave. Dave scoots in. He will get past Graves. He's still with it. Still with it. He's buzzing. He's buzzing like a bee. Throws it to Gavrikov. Over to Domi. Tanev. And then a bad pass. Gavrikov. Dave looks around. Dave shoots it. Oh, that puck was close to finding a way in. And that is it for regulation time. Will we get an overtime shift is the real question. I think we'll probably get an overtime shift unless the game gives them a goal first or us a goal. But come on, guys. Come on. Let Dave get a shift in overtime. Oh, we're starting on overtime. Damn. Okay. Us, Domi, and Carlo over Matthews, Martin, all those guys. I'll take it. And I got to get back defensively. Nice play there, Dave on Ike. Carlo up to Dave, one-on-one. Dave with Domi. Dave finds Domi streaking in, and that's turned away. Domi, that's not a great pass. But Dave will hold it in the zone briefly, and he gets knocked over. Then he gets locked down. He has to hustle back. Get back, Dave. Tomasino turned away by Wool. I got knocked over, and I could not do anything to get back in that play because my energy got depleted because of that. Jeez, this game is crazy. I don't know if we're going to get another overtime shift, but maybe we'll get a shootout opportunity. No, we don't get one, but our team wins in overtime, so that's at least good. Our team wins that game. It looked like they were going to win because we outshot them so badly, but they kept in the game. But a big win in overtime for the team. No game-winning goal for Dave, but I will definitely take that regardless. Has Nylander scored the winner? Yeah, Nylander scored the winner. All right, that was an interesting game. Interesting game. No points again, but -1. I don't even know why we were -1, but 18:41 of ice time. So we're getting some pretty good ice time. 4 shots on goal, 2:21 of puck possession time, and 1 hit. All right. That's definitely going to lower our form score. Yeah, it says to a 56. So apparently the game wanted to lower our form score a bit because we were playing too good, and I think that's the main reason why. But still, 7 points in 14 games. We're still a point every 2 games. And we did finish with a C+ on offense, B- defense, and B team play. So I think that was still a pretty good game. But for the form score's sake, it doesn't really impact anything. All right. Final few things we got to do to end off this episode is taking a look at Dave's updated stats. And that'll be it for this episode at this point. But we need to have 2 really strong games if we want to get to the second line next episode. I don't even know if it's almost possible to get a 70 form score, but at least it looks like Dave's getting closer and closer to being that second liner. All right, so Dave's final stats so far. As you can see, 7 points in 14 games. We got our plus-minus back to even. We're only shooting 2% right now, which is absolutely abysmal, but a lot of season left to go to get more goal scoring for our team. Aside from that, 9 hits already this season. We have 31 giveaways, 22 takeaways, and 2 block shots. I don't feel like we're blocking as much as we used to, but maybe not. So that is what Dave's looking like. His attributes might be a little bit low because he might be hit injured-wise, and I think our role has changed because we were literally listed as a minor scoring forward, and now we're listed as a depth forward. So that's probably to do with our energy, why we're a little bit lower overall right now. But Dave is actually a depth forward now, so he's a legit NHLer, I guess. Let's just get his health full, I guess, at this point. There you go. And now we can see what is his overall when he's fully healthy. 79. All right, so yeah, he has gotten better in overall ranking, which is good. And like we're technically almost a legit NHLer. Once we are listed as a 4th liner, it'll be better, but I like that. I like that a lot. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Dave Bluezynski Be a Pro. So in next episode, we will wrap up this chapter, see if we actually get to that 70 form score. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. But obviously, Dave's offense has been getting better as this episode's gone on, I think. And it'll be nice to see if Dave ends up being on a second line before the end of the season, because I think he definitely can be a second liner at the end of the season, but obviously knocking down guys like Nyes and Kane to the 3rd line, I don't know if that will happen. So it's going to be interesting to see how Dave gets utilized as he gets better and better. So listening down below, and I'll see you guys next time.